I have some battle plans and after-action reports from the Normandy invasion. I'm coming down to the pawn shop today to try and sell my collection of battle plans from the invasion of Normandy. They are reports that were gathered through each of the divisions and put into one document. I'm hoping to get $5,000 to $6,000 for this, but about the minimum I would take would be $2,500. I got these from my grandfather. He was in World War II with the 82nd Airborne. He worked in the plans office. It contains maps with drop zones and defensive positions.
D-Day is one of the most historic days in our nation's military history. Nazi Germany had a good hold over almost all of Europe, and the Allies needed a way in, and France was it. 160,000 men stormed the beach of Normandy, but man, was it costly. Thousands died.
Operation Neptune. Summary of enemy situation.
I mean, it's really, really unique. I mean, it really tells a story about what went on that day, which a lot of people would really be interested in.
I'm just trying to figure out when these were printed.
It's going to be much cooler if we have actual pre-battle plans as opposed to a synopsis of what happened afterwards.
Okay.
All right. The invasion was June 6th. This is 28 May. This is things they want the troops to do when they land. So this would actually be part of the plans to attack. So what did you want to do with it?
I'd like to think about selling it. It's been really hard for me to find any comparable material to this to really value it.
Rick, I want somebody to look at this.
Okay, yeah. Thing is, we have two different things here. We have this bound folder right here,
right,
which is after the battle took place. This right here appears to be pre-battle, and I would like to know exactly what these maps are.
Okay.
So let me get a buddy of mine down here and find out exactly everything we got here.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there, all right?
All right.
Rick and the guys normally call me down when they have something military, historic. You know, I don't speak to the value of it, but I can give them some understanding of what its value is historically. So, Rick, what are your concerns on these?
This has a lot of maps and things like that in it, and I'm wondering if that is pre-battle or post-battle.
This is post-battle. You can tell that just from the cover. You're not going to know at the beginning of the battle what the end date is.
Yeah.
These maps would take you all the way through the battle, where people landed, what they did, where they went, find out what went right, what went wrong. When you want to know exactly what happened at the time, this would be the primary historical document to start from. But you said you also have pre-battle?
I'm assuming they are.
Okay. This is nice. This is where they were supposed to be, where they were supposed to come together. And what do we have here? Top secret. Oh, this is great. These are pre-battle. This is where you're going to be landing, who is going to be where, which division is going to be where. You know, these are all the places that they're supposed to land. This is how it was supposed to work. You will take Sainte-Mère-Église. You will seize and destroy crossings on the Douve River. This is amazing. The documents from before the battle are much scarcer because these were the documents that if they got into German hands before the battle actually happened, they would know exactly what we were planning on doing. These kinds of documents are going to be in places like the National Archives because it's top secret. You weren't supposed to bring this stuff home. Unfortunately, they're archival pieces rather than display pieces. These are quick production pieces from World War II. This just doesn't hold up. It is not color fast. If you get any light on it, these are the sorts of things, you put this in a frame and put it up on the wall, it's gone. These you'd need to just put away. They need to be in a dark, acid-free container and kept in a stable environment.
All right, you're the best. I got all the info, man.
Thank you.
All right, when I first saw these things, I was thinking big dollars because we have top secret battle plans for the invasion of Normandy. Now that I find out that I can't frame them and hang them on a wall, that's going to be a major problem. I mean, they're important pieces of history, and they should be treated as such. Unfortunately for me, I can't take them if I can't sell them. I mean, I'm a business here. I'm not a museum.
Okay, absolutely.
Thanks for bringing them in.
All right.
Hey, thank you very much, sir.
There's no question these are great pieces of history, but I kind of dodged a bullet. In half a year, I would have had really expensive blank pieces of paper hanging on my wall.
Mr. Brown and I got along famously.
Why he tittled through a pass, I caught the ball myself.
It's got a name engraved on it.
How did you end up with this?
Sounds so fun.